What's good? Today we're going to talk about mice in the studio. And when I say mice, hopefully you thinking the type of mouse that I'm talking about. We're going to talk about mice in the studio that will help with your workflow and mice that might not help with your workflow. All right, so let's get into it. And you know what? If you've been here before, then you already know I'm so St. Louis, so that's how I'm gonna talk in the video. And if not, thank you for watching this video as I review the Slimblade Pro EQ Trackball by Kensington. I don't think this is out yet while I'm making this video, but it will be available soon. All right, so first I'm gonna get into my first impression of the Kensington Slimblade Pro EQ Trackball mouse, and I'm also going to talk about the pros and the cons of it. All right, so let me open it up, take it out of the box, give you a real look at it. And I am used to the older Kensington Trackball mouse, the big Expert mouse right here, as you can see. And the reason I love this one is because, one, the trackball made it easy to just zoom across my screen whenever I needed to. If you're an audio engineer and you use something like Pro Tools or any other DAW really, it makes editing super duper fast, especially with the custom buttons that are on it. So Kensington definitely did a great job with the design of the older trackball mouse. So in my mind, I'm like, they got a new big Expert trackball mouse. It gotta get better, right? All right, so here we go. This is the Slimblade Pro EQ Trackball mouse. And one thing that I do love versus the other one is that the trackball itself is kind of more inset, especially like when you're moving around and things like that. Also, the buttons that are on it are they're flatter. It's not as bulky of a mouse. When you look at it like from the side, it's a little more sleek. The big difference that I noticed with these two is that the scroll wheel is a little bit different. So on this one, right, it has these grooves that you can feel on the older Expert mouse, and this part spins, which I really love for things like zooming in and out within my DAW. Now on this one, the grooves are not there anymore, which is kind of confusing at first, but then you learn that you just have to use this one differently. And the difference in how you use this one is that you have to use your thumb or whatever your primary like workflow finger is, I guess. You have to use your thumb to actually spin the ball like almost like left and right. So it's kind of like a rotating of the thumb that will help you with scrolling on this one versus spinning this part where the grooves normally were on the older mouse. So I kind of do personally prefer that, because it's possibly just a matter of the fact that I got so used to using the other Expert mouse, but I have to keep reminding myself like, oh, that's not that's not how this one works. So if you just kind of like move your thumb up and down, then it'll give you the scrolling functionality, or the zooming in and out functionality if you set it up that way. The other thing that I like about the Slimblade Pro EQ Trackball mouse is that it does come with the USB dongle, but it is not required to connect to your computer, because it actually has Bluetooth functionality built in. And I love that feature. Like some mice have the Bluetooth functionality built in, but you still have to have the dongle connected. So in my opinion, I'm like, what's the point? And then you got to keep up with the USB dongle as well. But you can totally never insert the USB dongle and still use the buttons on the side to make sure that you can connect it via USB. Now, those are all really great things that I love about it. The only downside, in my personal opinion, is the fact that this mouse is white, so it's a little harder to keep it looking clean and fresh. And also the buttons, they click a lot louder than the older Kensington mouse. Now, if you use it for a while, very well you could get the buttons to become quieter, because maybe they become smoother after a while. But I can't really even audibly always hear the older Expert mouse. And so the color and the loudness of the click, I would love if those things can be modified on maybe like an updated version, or maybe the next edition of the trackball mouse. But I still do think overall the Kensington Slimblade Pro EQ is an amazing mouse if you are an audio engineer or a recording artist who is recording your own music. You still can navigate around the computer like extremely fast with it. And if you have not ever used the Kensington Trackball mice before, with these 4 buttons you're able to set up custom functionality, and I really love that. That makes it very hard to get rid of. Just a rule of thumb, literally, when you are using a Kensington Expert Trackball mouse, you want to use your thumb as the main clicker for this first button right here, and set up the rest of the buttons using the Kensington app once you get hold of one of the mice. So if you like this mouse, then let me know in the comments, and let me know if you got any additional questions, and I'm pretty sure I can get you connected to Kensington so that you'll be able to purchase you one as well, or you can go to the Kensington website to purchase one. I might even do a giveaway, who knows, because I really don't need 2 or 3 mice around in the studio. I think that, you know, just for just in case purposes, I could obviously keep one or the other, or keep like 2, you know, just so I can have a backup. But I don't really need 3 mice, because I also have this one due to the fact that I have carpal tunnel. So I believe Kensington sells vertical mice as well, and if you have carpal tunnel like I do, they might be a great option for you as well. All right, thank you for watching this video. I hope that I was able to help you learn something new about the Slimblade Pro EQ and how you could possibly use it in your workflow. One thing that you may have noticed about this video versus others is that I didn't do a lot of heavy editing on it. So let me know if you like this video style to where it's just a natural flow. So let me know, and thanks for watching. All right, make sure you subscribe. Peace.